Okay guys, so the next thing on our list is our problem-solving investigation. This is something we normally find towards the end of a chapter that asks us to put all the strategies and techniques we've learned to work on one particular assignment. So we're going to go through a question or two here and help you answer them so that you'll be better versed to be able to do it on your own. So I'm going to take the problem from the very front page of your problem-solving investigation and we're going to write about it. So we have that Maria used flour, sugar, and brown sugar to make a treat. Use the clues below to find the amount of each ingredient she used. So let's write down what we know. She used flour, sugar, and brown sugar. All right, it doesn't tell us how much of each one there is, so we're trying to figure that out. We have 3/4 is one of the fractions, 1/2 is one of the fractions, and the last one is 2/3. This middle one is actually 1/4. Let me fix that. These are the amounts of ingredients, but we don't know which ingredient is which. So we need to be able to figure out how to compare these numbers. We know that you can't compare numbers unless their denominator is the same. So we're going to make sure that we take these denominators and we find one that will work. We can use least common multiple to help us, right? That means we're going to list multiples of these numbers. So we're going to do it for the number 4 and for the number 3. So it's like counting by fours, remember? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. I can do the same thing for 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Then I want to look back and find the least common multiple. What's the smallest number that both of these share? Happens to be a 12. We're going to come over here on the side and we're going to change all of our fractions into 12ths because that's the number that they share. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to turn this into 12ths for all of these guys. Now remember, this is finding equivalent fractions. We know how to do this. How did I change a 3 into a 12? I multiply by 4. So we're going to do 3 times 4 right there. And whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top. So 2 times 4 is 8. This is our new fraction here. What did I do to 4 to make 12? That's times 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. There's my new fraction there. And then up here at the top, I did 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. I have now made 3 new fractions that have the right denominator to be able to be compared. Now our sheet wants us to be able to list them from greatest to least. So which one of these fractions is the largest? 9/12, right? The next one would be 8/12. And the final one would be 3/12. Let's look at the other clues that they gave us. They said she used more flour than sugar. And they also said, pulling this right off your page, that she used more sugar than brown sugar. Writing that underneath it to make it fit. We need to be able to use those clues to figure out which one is the flour, which one is the sugar, and which one is the brown sugar. So we know that our biggest fraction is this one, right? So she used more flour than sugar and more sugar than brown sugar. The way that I wrote this down, we've already got it in order. The flour has to be the largest fraction, so guess what this one is? Flour. The one in the middle is the sugar, and the one at the end is the brown sugar. And if we were to write that out with greater than and less than, we could write 9/12 is greater than 8/12, and 8/12 is greater than 3/12. So we have just solved that problem. Hopefully this will be helpful, and if you guys need anything more than that, your parents know how to get a hold of me and I can help you with whatever you need. You can do it, guys. Good luck.